most cases unapatanga awesenye wana kurepa na kwa na diseases and they want to spread it
because they're like, why should I die alone?
Imagine.
Let me also spread.
What's up, my beautiful people, and welcome back to the TTT podcast. It's your host Awino Rose
and I am Immaculate.
And so guys, today we are on our 7th episode. What a great news.
Yeah.
So today guys, we are going to discuss about something very, very important.
Yes.
Something
for me, it's actually traumatizing.
Yeah.
It's very traumatic. We're gonna discuss about unhealed scars.
Yeah.
Maybe something you went through in your past and right now you've not recovered. It's an unhealed scar.
Yeah. And example are like these rape cases,
true,
bullying, everything,
humiliation,
it's going to be
discrimination. Oh my god, it's gonna be sad vibes here just emotions for today. But we got you. Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. Let's start with the rape case. Actually, rape, so traumatizing.
Shit, I know. First of all, imagine if you're a virgin, and then the first experience you're gonna have down there is rape. Shit, fuck man.
Rape.
That is very. It's beyond.
Rape is so traumatizing.
I mean,
because imagine the pain that person will feel.
Yeah.
And you're a virgin. Ndio kwa maana nakwambia ngo break your virginity. You don't
that is not necessary. Oh my god. Okay, alafu maybe they're not even you're not being raped by one person, like a gang.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I wanted to ask you whether you have been raped before.
Oh my god. I wouldn't be here. Hey man, ningekuanga tu therapy.
What?
And man, cause it's damaging. Actually, it's damaging to the head.
Yeah. So what is your advice to the people when you're raped up and what can you tell them?
First of all, it is rare for men to be raped. Though they get raped, it's rare. So for me, since it's like sana to the girls,
to the women,
men, please stop this thing.
Stop raping our women.
Exactly.
Stop. Because actually inakwanga advised when you're first raped, like first time, anytime you are being raped, you should first go to the
within 72 hours. You're supposed to go to first of all to the police station. Because when you go to the hospital they ask for that statement, OB statement, exactly. And then you go to the hospital, you get tested. And they give you some drugs. And do you know how bad it is? Like imagine now you're from being raped. When do you even start? Like where do you start from? Like do you even have a phone to call someone? Come take me to the police station. Like where do you even start?
I really don't know.
Exactly. If you took my own, like it brings the whole idea of how am I gonna deal with it?
What if you're being raped then you get pregnant? Will you decide to go for abortion, or will you keep that person, that kid? Will you keep your kid after being raped? What to may find out you are pregnant? Utafanya abortion ama keep that child?
What will you do?
Hapo nasikianga dilemmic situation.
Straight up dilemmic.
That I cannot answer right now because you never know. I can say this, yes, I can say it, I'll keep, but ukinipata on that situation, maybe
changes.
No, do this. Or nikisema I can abort, maybe that time my mind will be like, no, Rose, you can't do this, let's just keep. And it's so dilemmic that I cannot choose whether I'll keep that child.
But you just like have to. For me, imagine I'll keep it, but I know every time I'll be looking at this kid, I'll be like reminded a lot. But I'll keep it. I'm so sure I'll keep it. I think you just have to deal with the idea of the baby is here. So what's next?
That's a very big decision.
Very big decision. Therapy helps a lot.
And it's a quite fiti ukijua maybe kama pia uko HIV positive or that person. So imagine uko raped,
then you have HIV and AIDS.
You have
Come
HIV.
on, is that not suicidal? For me, I'll just kick in.
You have HIV. You have pregnancy. I'm even wondering
STDs.
In most cases unapatanga wenye wana kurape wanakuanga na diseases and they want to spread it
because they're like, why should I die alone? Let me also spread. That's bullshit mentality. That's bullshit mentality.
Demonic. So that's why people should always be any watu wanafaa tu kujilinda but sometimes unapata the worst traumatizing experience is when you're being raped not by a person you don't know,
a random person.
Yeah, but your relative.
Oh my God.
It can be your brother, your father, your sister, or your cousin. And imagine you know this person and this person rapes you. That can be so traumatizing. And I don't know if people do heal from that.
Literally, I don't think there's healing from something like that. Literally, you know, this person, I know him very well, and he raped me. I don't think there's a point of like I completely like healed. I think you just like learn to live with it.
Yes.
Because life has to move on regardless, right?
Yes. Yeah. Then the most worst case is when you get a father raping the daughter. We do have such situations where you get a father is raping the daughter and you don't know how this daughter and you get this daughter will also have a child.
Okay.
Being pregnant and you wonder like how.
So that is incest.
Yeah, in short.
What kind of anger does someone have, especially a father, raping her own kid, his own kid, I mean? Yeah. What kind of anger do you have literally? Because I mean it's absurd.
Yeah, so I guess this rape thing, it's so traumatic, and to those who may experience everything,
we're sorry. First of all,
sorry for
we're
that.
Sorry.
It's only that life has to move on, and kama unaweza kunapata therapist unapewa advice because unapata in most situation unapata kuna wenye anajua hadi unaona because
it is really suicidal, honestly. Yes, honestly it's really suicidal. Another kind of unhealed scar is maybe discrimination. Imagine all your life people like just put you aside. You always the like that person who is like chana na huyo. Yeah, like imagine that is so deep. I mean,
yeah, I guess from that point discrimination comes mostly when you get like in the past achana na siku hizi venye unaweza ona mse akona HIV and AIDS. Imagine kitambo venye if we could tungesikia tuko na AIDS like hakuna mwenye angekukaribia like stigmatization total.
Like right now people are like civilized.
Yeah, they know it cannot be spread just by talking. Kitambo ungenishika tu hivi ungeshikwa.
Hell no, what are you even doing?
Those people walikuanga sana wanaekwa away from others. So imagine you have AIDS, you need your family, but even your family doesn't want you.
True, because first of all they are blaming you for having that HIV and AIDS. They're saying, why did you wear that short dress? You're the one who seduced that person. And then you end up being discriminated for something that is not even your fault.
But thanks be to God and the technology that
right
nowadays
now kind of civilized.
Yeah, and nowadays si lazima mtoi wako akwe na AIDS kama uko na AIDS.
Yeah, true.
Yes, because that one pay mekwanga situation. You know that one you cannot control, you cannot prevent. Sana ulikuwa unazaliwa na unapata already you're a HIV positive and people wanakudiscriminate yet ulizaliwa.
It was not even your mistake at all. And for discrimination also makes people become so introverted. Some people don't become introverted by choice. I choose to be introverted because when I go to a social gathering, I'm like, from my past experience, will they even like connect with me? Will they even talk to me? You're afraid.
Yeah.
Imagine someone can just become literally introverted, and by being introverted you like avoid like you limit yourself from getting connections, because maybe if you were like an extroverted person, you'll be going out hanging up with people, getting connections.
Yeah,
just because of discrimination. You're afraid.
Yeah. Another
kind of unhealed
bullying.
Yeah,
bullying mostly in high school.
Man,
but then people are being bullied, but in our school I took out an experience with guys of plus I was this big girl.
Our schools, like our century, imagine like in the past there was like real bullying. Like you're told and don't let a giza ama or something, like it was so true, man, like it was so bad.
Yeah, bullying. Yeah, even being bullied by your parents, it can be so traumatizing.
I just ask the same question. What kind of anger issue do you have to bully your kid
or your wife?
or your wife.
Yeah.
You're being bullied until you're like...
And imagine you are there, you're the wife of that house, and you're being bullied by your partner in front of your children. So how
what are the kids learning?
Yeah. What are grow kwa environment gani kwanza?
Toxic environment.
Exactly.
Because they're going to reflect, like, they're gonna mirror you.
Yeah.
If they find a woman later in life, they're gonna do exactly the same kind
and
of thing.
And they'll be like, my mother was being beaten
and she was okay. So what's wrong with you?
Yeah, and you're Miss Bendy. Yeah, that's gonna be some consequences.
Bullying is really hectic, and it's an unhealed wound, because how do you even recover from that? Especially when it's a family setting.
Yeah.
How do I recover from being bullied with my man every time? And it's like a sealed thing, like you can't move out of your marriage or something. But I think you have to move out.
Yeah, in the past though you couldn't.
Oh, yeah, exactly, in the past. But then when these unhealed wounds, that like sana it's from the kitambo, because people were not even civilized back then.
True.
Yeah.
So guys, I think we have talked much about that for today. We've discussed 3 major points.
Another thing before we wind up is humiliation. Do you know you can get humiliated in public until you're like, I will never forget. I will never forget, and also I will never step in a public occasion again.
Exactly.
Man, okay, let me just not share this, but humiliation is
just share it out
in the next episode. Watch out for episode 8, people.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, we've come to the end of our show. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and comment, okay? And share our videos.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.